everyone! Welcome to my channel. My name is Geralda, and today this video is going to be a continuation of the series of my whole Spain experience. So this is part 2. Last video is part 1, which was my academic and orientation experience in UC3M, and this video is going to be ESN UC3M and the trips I took and how I made friends off that trip. Okay, so ESN, I always mention ESN, and that's like some of my videos. I made some videos from ESN. So basically ESN stands for Erasmus Student Network, and it's basically the student activities of the university. You have to be a member of it first, and then you could choose the activity that you want to do and pay for the activities. So first and foremost, first thing you have to do, you have to buy the ESN card before you even sign up, because it's mandatory. You have to sign up for the card. So the card is 10 euros, and also you have to have a photo ID on it. So if you have like an extra little photo of yourself, like a passport size photo of yourself, you could put it on there and stick it on your card. And yeah, and now you're an ESN member. So the card is 10 euros, and if you have an extra picture, you have to put it on there. And now you're a member of the ESN club. For my ESN semester, there's different things each week. So like for a lot of the activities, it's like one-day activities, and then after those activities are done, they'll go on with the trips. And there was 4 trips with the semester I took part in. So I'll show a calendar of my ESN semester and show like the different days and like, you know, the different trips and what days are available, what days are not. And so they'll tell you the price on the ESN website, or if you go to the office, they'll tell the price. I paid all of the activities in cash. I mean, you could pay it with card, but yeah, I paid it with all in cash because I had cash euros on me. So you can go into the office of ESN, which is on the Getafe campus. So if you're a student of Leganes, you have to go to the Getafe campus, or you could pay online. And so if you go to the office or if you do it online, they'll ask you for your card number for confirmation that you are a member of ESN, and they'll give you an email confirmation after you sign up for the trips that you want to do. A lot of the events were like the welcome days. So like, I'm guessing, I don't know what the welcome days mean. I'm assuming that the welcome days is like new people, so like you're getting to meet new people, and I guess the trips are when you already met those people. I don't know what's the difference. I don't know what welcome days are, but I guess like the welcome days are like the beginner, like you don't know anybody and you're meeting new people, I guess. So yeah, first is the welcome days, and then it goes into the trips in starting February. Majority of the activities was in January to the end of February. So I have the ESN card, but I'll put a screenshot of like what the card looks like. So the ESN card, there's perks with having the ESN card. So basically, when you sign up with the ESN card, you get discounts with Ryanair, ALSA, and Youth Hostel International, and many other discounts along with this card. Like, this is the back of the card. So yeah, that's a good deal. I mean, 10 euros, and then you get discounts. Okay, so when you sign up, you get like a goodie bag. So I signed up. There was a ESN. You could sign up for the ES card after orientation. So when I went to orientation, you can go out of the auditorium, and then there's like a little room at the Leganes campus of ESN. But the line was really long, so I just kind of like discarded it. But the next week after that, I signed up for the card. And also, at least I think in the early days, I don't know if they do it if like you sign up for like later in like February, but I think early January, that's where you get like a goodie bag. So you get a goodie bag when you sign up early, which all comes in this bag. So this is a little simple drawstring bag. It has Madrid, and it also says the name of the university. So ESN Universidad Carlos III. And it's a simple bag. I went with this bag when I went to El Escorial. You also get this notebook to write down stuff. I use this as my videos ideas. So this is the ESN book. You also get this like bracelet. It's a bracelet that you tie it around. But I use this as like my bookmark for my notebook. And also included, you get a condom with the, can you see that? You get a condom with the goodie bag. So that's what it looks like. So hey, you know, keep it safe, wrap it up, keep it safe. And also it comes with a pamphlet that I threw out, but it comes with a pamphlet of like various things. Like it talks about The pamphlet also talks about mental health and like who to call when you're feeling sad or depressed, and it also comes with a pamphlet of like, you know, the different discount that the ESN card offers. So yeah, it's all in this little goodie bag. But I got this early enough, like in the first week of school. I don't know if it was available like weeks after. So yeah, I got this stuff, which is good. I'm happy I got this stuff. And so when you first sign up with, you know, ESN, when you finally have your card, join the Facebook group. Because what I noticed about the Facebook group is that they have like announcement that I didn't know about. Like they won't send you an email about it. It will only be on the Facebook page of ESN. And also ask for the WhatsApp group, because the WhatsApp group is like, they give you updates like oh, where to meet during this event, or like, you know, announcement or information. So yeah, ask for the WhatsApp group if there is one. What I will say is that joining ESN is like the best decision I ever made on this study abroad trip. Like I went to places I didn't think of going. I experienced things I didn't even think I could experience. And yeah, it's just like it was, honestly, believe me guys, this is the best decision of me joining this group. So all the activities that I went to was this, there was a free tour around Seoul. I think Seoul is the city center of Madrid, but I'm not sure. But yeah, there was a tour around Seoul. I got to know more about the area of the city center of Madrid. And then I participated in Moncloa plus Debord. So Moncloa is like, there's like a lighthouse type of thing where like you go up, it's like really tall. So like you go up all the way up and you see like the whole view of Madrid, like the all view of Madrid. And it's very beautiful. And then after that, we went to the Temple of Debord. All that, for that trip, that cost €3. And then I went to the Spanish Tapas first event. So I went to the first event, and that's where I met Lucy. So also me and Lucy hanged out during my video of the Museo del Prado plus eating paella video, which I'll put up in the cards. You can watch that. So the Spanish tapas, they basically like, it's €7, €7.50, and basically you pay the money first. What I will say about the Spanish tapas events is that it filled up really quickly. So like if you're interested in that, sign up quickly as possible, because the first event was sold out quickly, but thankfully I got a spot. So the Spanish tapas is basically like you show up to the restaurant, the meeting place of the restaurant there, and then you sit down at a table, and then they pretty much serve you tapas. I took some pictures, but I didn't take all the pictures of the tapas. They serve you like a lot of tapas. So they serve you like hummus and chips and potatoes with, I think, with the 7 type of sauce on it, and you know, croquetas with eggs and ham, and yeah, it's like really, it's a good deal. Also, they serve you beer or sangria. If you want beer or sangria, if you want alcoholic drinks, you can get it. And basically it's a good deal. Like they serve you a lot of food, they give you as much drinks as you want, and so yeah, I really highly recommend that. And so after the first tapas event, I went to El Escorial. So El Escorial is basically a castle. So El Escorial is basically a castle in Madrid. That's where the Spanish monarchy used to live, like I guess the earlier monarchy used to live. And so it's like this like huge castle and with beautiful views. So we went inside and we saw like the castle and like the history of the castle, the history of the monarch, the princes and princesses, and yeah, all that. And also included with that the El Escorial trip, after that there was an optional hiking which I took part of. And the hiking, oh my god, there's like I forgot what the mountain is called, but it's called the seat of said king. I forgot, it's the seat of some king. And so like it's like a mountain, so you have to hike it up. But I mean, there's a pathway, so it's like safe and all that. So yeah, so you walk up, and then you get this beautiful view of like all of like the town of El Escorial. So beautiful and so worth it. And so yeah, again, I met a few people there. And then after El Escorial, I went to the second Spanish tapas event, which was the same thing, but I met different people there, because the first people that I met aren't the same people that I met the second time. So I met new people there, same food offered, and also they played games at the Spanish tapas. So after they serve you food, we played like a game called, like, I don't know what's it called, but they give you like a card with somebody's name written on it, and you don't know who the person is, so you have to guess who it is. Like, who am I? Like, am I a woman? Am I a man? Am I a cartoon character? Am I real? And so you have to guess like who the person is. What I will say about the Spanish Tapas event is that, like, first of all, it's on a Tuesday, and which I did not like because I had classes Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, so I couldn't stay late on a Tuesday, which I wish the Spanish Tapas event was on Fridays. That would be better, so I don't have to like go home early. What I will say about the Spanish Tapas events is that, like, I don't know, it's kind of like the place that you sit is kind of like the place you sit the whole night. I mean, you can move, it's not like you can't move, but it's like, I mean, if it's filled up, I mean, everybody has a seat, so you can't, like, I guess, move around, you know? So I basically got to know the people that was around me, that was sitting around me, but there's other people that I didn't get to know at all because they're all the way over there. So that's what I will say about the Spanish Tapas event, is that, like, once you sit down around the people, you kind of just like not stuck, like, you're not like, you can't like move around, but you kind of like stuck with them. But yeah, I still had a great time. I still meet a lot of people. And then after the second Spanish Tapas event, I went to Astorga and Leon, which was, I really enjoyed it because I wasn't even going to Leon in the first place at all. Like, it wasn't even on my mind. So I went to Leon and I really had a great, amazing time. It was a 1 night, 2 day trip. I saw the town of Astorga as a day trip, and then later that night we stayed in Leon and we saw the cathedral. We went to the Carnival. Carnival was happening that time, and I went clubbing for the next day. We ate breakfast, we explored more of Leon, and then we left to go home in Madrid, which I would say is, like, I mean, all of these events were like my favorite. I really enjoyed myself at all of these events. Like, I had like a great time, but Astorga and Leon was like my number one. Like, I really had a great time there. And then the ESN trip that I was supposed to go to, but it got canceled because of COVID. So the Astorga and Leon trip was like my last ESN trip. So the ESN trip that I was about to go to, it's the ESN Island Experience. And so we go to, it's like I think it's a 4-night, or is it either 3 nights, 4 nights. It's a trip to one of the Spanish islands. I forgot what the island is called, but it's not Ibiza. But still, it's island experience. You know, you get to swim, you know, do some summer stuff there. And it was happening in May, but, you know, because of COVID, it got like cut off, you know? So, which sucks. I wanted to go. I really did want to go. What I will say about that island experience is that it was happening during school days. It wasn't happening like on the weekends. It was happening during school days. So it was happening like Thursday. It was happening Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you know? And I didn't like how it was happening in school days. I wish like it happened during the weekends, but like, yeah, I mean, I was still gonna go. But however, that timing, it was like in May, and in May, that's where youth finals was happening. So I don't know, I guess I didn't like the timing of that. I wish it was like more of the weekends, or like after the semester ends. Like the semester ends, the semester was supposed to end May 9th. So I wish it happened like May 10th and so on, you know? So all of the videos of my ESN trips were all recorded except for the Spanish Tapas. The Spanish Tapas, I just wanted to focus on like meeting people and getting to know people rather than recording. I have recorded the Moncla and Zibod, so I did record it, but I didn't really like, I don't know, I just that for those videos, I did record something, but it's just that I was more focused on making friends than filming. But I do have footage of that, so if you guys want, I'll make a video of those too, but I don't have a lot of footage. That's the thing. So yeah, I was basically enjoying myself, you know. Some of the videos, some of the activities I did, you know, I did record and I uploaded to YouTube. But for all of them, I made friends. I really enjoyed my time. And also, like, what I will say about ESN, if you generally aren't interested in some of the activities, you don't have to go. Like, I think the salsa class I wasn't interested in, so I didn't sign up for it. But what I will say, sign up for as much activities as you can, if you have the money for it, because like a lot of these cost money, but like they're cheap, they're really cheap. So, but like, yeah, if you're interested in some, sign up for as much as you want. Also, there's like another thing similar to ESN that I found out from other people from the trip, from the activities that I met from ESN. There's like a website called CityLifeMadrid, which is basically, yeah, it's like another student activities, but it it involves like all the universities of Madrid. So, but you have to buy the card too. So you have to buy the CityLifeMadrid card. So yeah, there's like trips and activities. I can't really speak on that too much because I haven't signed up for that at all. But yeah, those people that I met, they signed up for CityLifeMadrid. But yeah, it's the same thing. Like there's trips, and I didn't really experience it, so I can't really say too much about it. But yeah, it's like pretty similar to ESN. Okay, what I will say, so that's all I really have to say about ESN and like the student activities and how I really, you know, made friends, because that's one thing I was really worried about my study abroad, like before coming to Spain. Like I was just worried about, am I gonna make friends? Like I was just so worried. What I will say is that like be involved in stuff, like really be involved in stuff, like, and get out of your comfort zone and just be like, I guess, an extrovert, like communicate with people and just like make friends and like, you know, like just talk to people and just like, you know, do stuff. If this is the first time you're meeting somebody and if they ask you, oh hey, do you want to go to the restaurant tonight? Me and my roommates or me and my friends are going to this restaurant tonight. Say yes. Say yes. What I will, if you can take anything from this video, take this advice from me. Always say yes. Don't ever say no. Always say yes. Cause like if you say no, there's like a greater chance they might not ask you out for things again. So it's kind of like one and done. It's kind of like you have to say, I mean, you don't have to say yes. If you generally don't want to hang out, I mean, depending on the activities, like, you know, just don't hang out. But like what I will say is always say yes. Always say yes. Be like, get out of your comfort zone. Even if like you're gonna stay up late, just like always say yes, because you won't regret it, unless you do regret it. But yes, you won't regret it. Meet people, you know, talk to people. And what I will say is that if you feel a genuine connection with some of the people that you're meeting, ask for their WhatsApp number and communicate with them. Always, I mean, not always text them like 24/7, but like, you know, always keep up with them. You know, like one day just ask, oh hey, how are you? How's your weekend? You know, how's your classes? What classes are you taking? What are you gonna do this weekend? You know, just like always keep up with people. Because like what I will say about friendship in general, communication is key. Like you can't build off a friendship with poor communication, you know. So communication is key. Like, you know, and just talk to people, you know. So ask for their website number, save their contacts, you know, and just like talk to them. And also for some of the activities of ESN, there was already friend groups, but that didn't really stop me from meeting people from the friend group. So like the friend group, they still like talk to other people, you know. So it didn't really stop me from like talking to them, you know. So there is gonna be friend groups like with some of the activities, but yeah, it didn't really stop me from like, you know, meeting people. And what I will say is that there's like a lot of people that went to this activities alone. So I went for a lot of the events, I went alone, like especially for Astorga and Leon. I went alone, and meaning like I went alone without knowing anybody, and I talked to people and I meet people, I made friends with people, you know. So don't be afraid to go alone, you know, because you will meet people, you'll meet other people that are going alone as well. And I met some people, you know. I went alone for some of the activities and I met people and I made friends with them, you know. So yeah, ask for their WhatsApp number and, you know, communicate with them and hang out with them, you know. Like there's some free activities to do, you know. Some museums are free and there's some restaurants that are really cheap. So yeah, just like hang out with people, you know, just hang out, you know, make some plans. But what I will say, when it comes to friendship and just like people in general, like you will not make friends with people, you know. Like, so you will meet people but their vibe is off. You'll meet people and, you know, you make friends with them but they turn out to be fake. That's just the reality of life, basically. Like you'll have friends and they turn out fake, or you have a good connection for the first impression, but like over time you guys gonna fall off, and that's like normal. That's normal. That's with everybody. In my last video I talked about how I met this girl from orientation, and she was from, I want to say North Carolina or South Carolina. Yeah, she was from one of the southern states, and I met her and we exchanged WhatsApp number. But over time it was kind of like her communication was really like, it was like really bad. Not bad, but like I don't know, it was just nothing to build off on. So it's like I would like talk to her, you know, texting, you know, talk to her and like ask her, you know, how was her weekend, you know, how's her classes, right? But her replies would be like very simple, like too simple to the fact where I can't really build off of something off of that, you know. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like it's not like she gave me one word answers. It's just that it would be like simple answers, you know. It was nothing to like talk with it, you know. So I hope you guys understand, like it's just nothing to build off of the conversation. So eventually that I just kind of like deleted her number. And that's just the reality of the situation. Like, you'll meet some people, you have a good vibe with people, you'll get the number, and then you just kind of fall off, you know. That's just, I guess, the reality of the situation. So I will say is that meet more people so you'll know who to cut off, and then you have your friends, you know. So yeah, that's just the reality of the situation. I mean, it is sad, you know. I did think she was cool, but it was just like, oh my god, like the texting was just so dry. It was so dry. The texting was so dry. But yeah. So yeah, that's how I made friends, you know. I talked to people, you know, got to know people, get their WhatsApp number, and just like made plans with them, and just always constant communication. So yeah, that's how I made friends. I mean, I know there's other ways to make friends, you know, through classes. Like I made some friends through my classes, but not that much as ESN. Like I remember this one time, there was this girl. Okay, so me and one of the friends I made off ESN, when Madrid shut down, we got pretty sad, so we decided to just go out of Madrid and see how empty it was during the COVID shutdown. And so we were walking around Madrid, the city center of Madrid, and we saw how quiet, you know, and how empty it was. And you know, so we were walking around this whole area by the fountain, and this one girl comes up to me. It's like, hey, are you guys American? Are you guys American? And I'm American, but the girl I met, she's Latvian. Her name is Agnesi. And so yeah, we just talked to her and we got her Instagram. And you know, honestly, you can make friends like anywhere, basically, like off the street, from other universities, from ESN, from CityLifeMadrid. So I guess what I will say is that, like, if you have a genuine connection with somebody, you'll be friends with them, you know? You will. So for those people who are just scared of like studying abroad, or just like, yeah, worried about making friends, just always just be involved, communicate, right? And always say yes. Be involved, communicate, and always say yes. I guess like that's my 3 prophecies of this video. Yeah, so I guess that's all I have to talk about my ESN experience. It's honestly, the signing up for ESN is like the best decision I ever made for my time in Madrid. So I highly 100% recommend that you guys sign up for ESN as early as possible. Don't wait too late. As early as possible, and just be involved. So don't just only sign up for the card and not do any events. Like don't do that. So get the card, sign up for events, and yeah, make friends and enjoy your time, you know. So I hope you guys, for anyone who's seeing this or who made it this far in the video, have a great time in wherever you're studying abroad to. If you guys are interested in Spain or Madrid or any other country, just, I don't know, I hope you guys have a great time with your study abroad experience, because I had a great time, even though mine was cut short because of COVID, but I hope you guys have a great time. And just for the shy people out there, or the people who have a hard time making friends, just don't worry, just be out of your comfort zone, but be yourself. Always be yourself. So yeah, that's my video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Watch the other videos that I mentioned in this video, and yeah, just have a great day. Okay, bye.